Hello everyone, let's talk about Dehing Patkai, the Amazon of the East. It is the only rainforest or evergreen forest in Assam and one of the important biodiversity hotspots in the entire northeast India. And most importantly, it is an important elephant reserve. But as everyone knows, the National Board of Wildlife has approved coal mining in the Seleki Reserve, which comes under the Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary. So, this will be a huge threat to the wildlife present in the sanctuary. Because of the coal mining, there will be more habitat loss to the elephants and there will be more number of man-animal conflicts in the coming days. Government data have said that hundreds of elephants has been killed in the last decade because of this man-animal conflict, because of their habitat lost. Also, 770 people have died who came in conflict with this wild elephant. As per the elephant census, 5,719 elephants are present in Assam, out of 27,312 elephants in entire India. So Assam is an important habitat for the wild elephants. But in the recent time, human race has done wonder by destroying the habitats for all the animals. And Assam has not stayed back. Also, Assam has played an important role in the destruction of the forest. Let me put forward some of the facts. Number 1. Numaligarh Oil Refinery Limited, that is NRL, has built a golf course in the midst of Deophahar Forest Reserve, which is proposed to be a wildlife reserve. And of course, this Deophahar zone was marked as no development zone by Ministry of Forests of India. Now this golf course has an area of around 5 acres of land, in which 2 kilometers are bounded by walls and barbed wires, which are razor sharp. And the most important point is that these Deophahar forest reserves have a population of 110 elephants. Earlier, this wild elephant used to come at night looking for food and they go back in the morning. But because of the wall in their way, 4 elephants died in April 2015 because of starvation, and 6 elephants were killed as they tried to bulldoze this wall made by NRL. And finally, in 2018, NGT has ordered for demolition of the walls. But no one knows what happened thereafter. And literally, golf course. It will be reasonable enough if there was a stadium built or there was a playground for the local people to play or nurture sports. But golf course? Golf is that sport which normal people will not play even they are bored. And golf is that sport which the rich play because they don't have any other ways to spend their money. There are many other instances, like number 2. 35 polling stations were put up in the Sonai Rupai Wildlife Sanctuary during the assembly polls of 2011 and 2016. Number 3. Construction of a high wall for a government-supported bamboo project on the Karbi Anglong districts of Assam along the Assam-Nagaland border, which is another important elephant corridor. Also, there are numbers of hotels and resorts and tea gardens are coming up in Kaziranga Wildlife Sanctuary and Manas Wildlife Sanctuary. Also, in the Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary, the municipal bodies find it as a garbage pit. They throw their garbage in Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary. Yes, the one we are talking about now for the coal mining sector, but we never saw that the wastes are dumped in the forest area. The Indian State of Forest Report 2019, published by Forest Survey of India, has said that there is a decrease of 765 square kilometer of forest land in northeast India. 765 kilometer, which is twice the size of Majuli Island, which is now 352 square kilometer thanks to the erosion. Like for the construction of the NH37 highway, or you can say NH52 highway, which we are converting into 4-lane, they have cut thousands of trees, and these trees are not accounted in this 765 square kilometer of land. Now coming to the present context, coronavirus has originated from the forest of China through wild bats. If someone destroys our habitat, we will surely fight against them. Likewise, if the habitats of viruses and bacteria are destroyed, that is the forest, then they will surely try to eliminate the human race. Now look, one virus has paralyzed the whole world. Just imagine if billions and millions of virus comes out from the forest, what will we do? So we should consider this COVID-19 as a wake-up call to not to infiltrate in others' area. Now coming back to Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary, though we are protesting against the government-approved coal mining sector, many reports have said that there has been illegal coal mining by coal mafias from long before, which is still going on. So I hope government will take some sensible step in this regard by not only stopping the new coal mining sector but also stopping the coal mafias, which is still going on. Plus, not to forget that Dehing Patkai is not a dumping ground for the municipal waste. Well, before leaving, I would just like to inform you one more thing. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has given environmental clearance to Oil India Limited for drilling at Deforestation National Park recently. Though the drilling is a different process, like it's called extension drilling from the outside of the forest, but only time will tell the impact of this drilling on the sensitive area like the Deforestation National Park. So let's wait and watch. So this is all for today. I hope to see you guys again. Everyone stay safe and take care. Bye bye.